Hi everyone, welcome back to our beginners van build series. We haven't done a lot lately simply because we've been waiting on supplies. It's been 3 weeks now we've been waiting for our wood, which has finally arrived today. And it's perfect timing because it's bank holiday weekend, so we've got a 3-day weekend to get a lot done. So we've got 10 packs of tongue and groove cladding, and we've also got wood to make our kitchen area and the top cabinets, and also for the bulkhead. So in the meantime, we've been using the wood that we do have like left over from other bits. So we've managed to make a start on the wheel arch box and on one of the seating areas. We've also had our countertop arrive. So we've gone for 4 meters of solid oak. It's 22mm thick, which is great because in the van we don't want anything too heavy, so that's perfect. We've already cut it so it fits in the house because obviously we don't want to leave it outside. So today we're gonna make the other seat and start on the cladding.
So let's get cutting. So yeah, we've as Tash said, we've already made one of the seating areas up, so now we've already got the measurements, so it's just a case of cutting the wood and getting the second one done.
So that's the wood cut for the other seat, so we're just going to fix it all together using brackets.
I really wanna know.
So we're just using wood glue as well as the brackets, as it's meant to stop it squeaking.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind.
So that's the second frame done. So now that we've done that, we're going to move on to the bulkhead and frame it using these thinner bits of timber.
Right, so that's the first bit of timber screwed in. You can see that we've just screwed it into the bit of plastic down there, and that's exactly the same what we're going to do up here. So we're going to put a bit of timber across here, and then we're going to build the frame, and then this bit up here is also going to be like a bit of a storage area, so we'll frame that as well. So we've decided that we want to have a little window, like a little viewing area into the cockpit here. So we're just going to put a little bit of wood across here. Alright, morning, it's a new day. So yeah, we're going to make a start on the cladding today. So that's going to look really good once it's done. We did buy some cladding clips, but the ones that we bought weren't the right size, so we're just going to screw them in. We both don't mind that they're going to be screws there on show. And then yeah, we've also got a really big bit of MDF, so we're going to use that to cover the bottom bit of the bulkhead. Right, so here's the MDF. It's quite a big sheet, and now we're going to go measure up the bottom half of the bulkhead and then cut this to size.
Perfect.
Alright, so you can see that the MDF fits in there nicely. So now we're going to go into the seating area and we're going to screw it into the timber through that way, so it's fixed in position. Alright, so we're going to move away from the bulkhead for a bit and we're going to make a start on the cladding. So we're going to start from the back of the van, work up, eventually get to the ceiling. I'm not sure if we're going to do that today because we still need to figure out our lighting situation. And then we also need to make frames around the windows so it all lines up really neat, and also the bulkhead, but I'm not sure we're going to get that done today. So here's the tongue and groove pine that we're going for. It's very lightweight, quite brittle. But yeah, we've selected these because we can use a wax on them, for example, or an oil. We haven't decided what colour. See, some of it is a little bit snap there, as you can see, so we need to be quite selective with which little bits we use, and then we can send the broken bits back. Alright, so you can see the cladding's coming together. So we've already got 8 slats up there, and yeah, we'll do the same level and I'll give you a little time lapse.
There's one way to walk this earth if you plan to
Right, looking good, looking good. So we got a good couple of slats up, and now we're just figuring out, so obviously we want to build the cupboards up here. That's going to go along the top on either side of the bed. But before we get cracking with this gap and then that gap down there, I think we're going to need some timber to make some frames around the windows. We can't use the tongue and groove because that's too thin. So I think trip to B&Q.
Okay, so we're just going to build the window frame. So we've got this planed smooth timber pine, which we're going to use. It's 18mm thick by 94 width. So we're literally going to cut two pieces, one for the top, one for the bottom, two edges. It does actually go thinner at the top here and thicker down the bottom, so we're going to have to like taper it in. And then what we're going to do to try and fix it in place is get some like spare wood and make like a corner, if that makes sense. Just make like a corner out of wood that we can drill into the metal, and that will give us something to put this into. We're going to do that like all the way around as fixings. So what we've done here is make little corners, attach them through the metal. This is so we can put the frame on top, so we can attach it. So next we're just going to make a few more of these to go around the other edges. Okay, so we've got our little corners on that we've made. We're actually going to leave the sides because I don't think we need to put any of these there, because we're actually going to make the whole frame together first of all and then put it in. So it's going to be attached, it's not going anywhere, so we don't really need the side bits. So we've done our window frame, which is looking good.
It's not 100% straight.
It's a little bit wonky, but it's fine.
That's not down to us though, that's down to the wood we bought. We should have checked it before we went to, before we bought it, but obviously we're keen beans, and you can sort of, well, I'm not going to show you. But yeah, it's not completely square, but it's fine.
So our next thing to do is start making the upper cupboards, and then we can fill in the gaps. Like here we'll put cladding in between, and then between this bit here that we've got the gap. But yeah, we just need to get all our like structures in place before we finish doing the little bits of cladding. Okay, so we're going to leave that here for today because we still need more materials. We keep finding we just keep making trips to B&Q, you know, to get like different screws and stuff. So yeah, we need some thinner timber to do the cabinets for up the top. We also need some ply, which, yeah, we always need ply.
So that's another trip to B&Q we've got to make, and then we've also been researching the electrics. So if you didn't know, we've already got two 100-watt solar panels, and I'm pretty confident we're going to have to get another 200-watt or 250 if they exist. If not, I'll look into getting us 3, but definitely at least another 200-watt panel. And we've just spent about £1,100 on our electrical system. So that includes two 100 amp hour AGM batteries, a split charge relay kit, a 2000 watt inverter, because we're going to want like a hairdryer, etc. What else does it include?
And also a fridge, which was £485. So
yeah, we've got one of those 12-volt domestic fridges.
That was a huge chunk of it.
Yeah, but if we're going to be in this for a good amount of time, then I feel like it's an investment, so it's not too much of an issue.
Okay, if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!